Alright, good afternoon guys. So today I wasn't really sure what I wanted to film, so it was a beautiful day. I thought I'd come down the park, get some drone footage, and then I had this great idea. I was going to do like a Inspire 1 review, but this happened.
So 2 minutes up in the air, I don't know if you hit a bird or the prop came off, but we have one broken Inspire. So let's get into details on what happened.
Okay, so I double, triple, quadruple check my props like I always say. Like I said, I'm not sure if the prop came off or I hit a bird, but the prop definitely flew off. And the thing just dropped like a rock. Absolutely horrible. It happened so quick. It was on the ground, it was broken before I knew it. It looks like the camera's in one piece. Everything else looks okay, but this arm is completely snapped and broken. It's definitely going to be fixable, which is good. It wasn't that high, but this really sucks because, as you guys know, I use my drone nearly every single vlog. So I'm just testing out to see if the camera still works. Camera feed still seems to be working, but the camera is definitely playing up, doing something crazy. It's definitely seen better days. I think it's fixable, but damn, this sucks. So one thing I've learned to accept is what goes up must come down. Everyone has a crash, everyone's drone falls out of the sky eventually, or they crash into something. It was bound to happen. It's happened before when it disconnected. That time it was only 200 feet away from me, only about 50 foot high, if that. Everything was going good, just most random thing. Maybe I didn't double check, triple check my props enough. Like I said, I always do it. I've had about 400 to 500 flights successfully. So I really don't know what happened, but it's crashed. I've accepted it. If it happened a while ago, I probably would have cried because I really love my drone. But it might be time to get the Mavic, or, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so seeing I haven't got a drone to fly, let's talk about drones. So I know you got a lot of guys following me are into drones, you like what I do with the drones, you like the drone footage. So I've been flying drones for 2 years now. I got a drone for Christmas, not last Christmas, the Christmas before that, yeah, 2 years. My first drone was a Phantom 2 Vision Plus. Loved it, flew it every single day, couldn't get enough of it. I had the fisheye, I think I only shot like 1080p. The resolution on the screen was like 480, it was horrible, but at the time it was really cool and absolutely loved it. The things I didn't like about it was originally the range was really bad. So what I do with all my drones is I send it away. It's a guy in Florida who does like range extenders, like this. It's chunkier, it's funkier, but it gives me about 3 to 4 times the distance for both video and signal. So it just makes it so much more safe and comfortable and better. I did that with my Phantom 2 Vision Plus. I did that with my Inspire 1. So don't quote me on this, but these are the two things I didn't like with the Phantom 2 Vision Plus. I'm pretty sure it's still the same with the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 4, is when the camera is too high up, the prop shutter gets in the video and destroys the video. You see it all the time, especially people who just started flying drones, like amateurs. You get this like shuttering, like prop shutter, and it looks horrible. Another thing I really had trouble with the Phantom was I'll line up my shot, I get it all ready to go, and the wind would knock it slightly off course. So I get it ready to line up, the wind would knock it, and I start going this way instead of this way. And I'd waste so much time and effort and battery just trying to get a straight line or get that straight shot. With the Inspire, I've never had to worry about that. Alright, so after my Phantom 2 Vision Plus, I upgraded straight to the Inspire 1. The reason I did that was a few different reasons. I felt like I had practiced enough, I was up to a high enough level where I could utilize having the better equipment. Just like with vlogging, just like any type of video, there's no point having the best equipment first if you don't know how to utilize it. When I started, I was shooting automatic, didn't even understand manual, I didn't understand anything about video. So as I learned, I progressed up, just like my cameras, just like anything that you do. Start small, progress, buy better equipment as you go along when you can utilize and capitalize on it. The things I really like about Inspire was no prop shutter, the camera's down low, 360 view, The camera quality was better, the picture quality was better. I could line it up, it would just be like a straight line. The wind would never affect it. I could fly it in 25 to 30 mile an hour winds. It would still be like a rock, it'd be silky smooth. Just absolutely loved it. I'm just going to keep this little drone vlog thing really kind of basic, straight to the point. I'll definitely do a proper review on the Inspire 1. I might even just have to use the broken one, but I'm just trying to give some general information about drones and just shooting. So the things I don't like about the Inspire: it's very big, it's very heavy, it's very bulky. Just fine if you're just driving it to like a shoot, or you're driving it somewhere and you don't have to carry it. If you got to carry it, you got to try to hike with it, it's a nightmare. Until I picked up this Typhoon bag. This is amazing, holds all my batteries, holds Inspire. It cost about $100. I got it for Christmas, so it didn't cost me anything. Thank you. So since I've got that, it's been a lot more portable, been able to get a lot different shots than I would have. Another thing I don't like about the Inspire was the battery life is a lot shorter. It's only getting between 8 to 12 minutes. But in a way, it didn't really matter because it was so precise. I would never have to get like a second or third shot because the wind would never knock it around. I wouldn't get prop shutter. I would find my first shot was always a winner. The shorter battery life didn't really make that much difference, but obviously 30 minutes would be amazing too. Okay, so let's just close this with like my recommendations, what I think you should look out for when you get a drone. Definitely start with something basic. The DJI all the way, 100%. Definitely don't get GoPro. I wouldn't worry about Unique, definitely DJI, but saying that, I don't really find any other drones, but DJI is just really good. Customer service sucks. I've heard it's getting better, but it sucks. Depending on what you're going to use it for, the Mavic is amazing. If you're a vlogger, you want something portable, you don't want something going to take up a lot of space, the Mavic. I can't wait to get that because it's going to fit in my camera bag. I'm going to take it everywhere that I take my vlogging camera. The Phantoms are amazing. The Phantom 4 Pro would be my first recommendation if you're not worried about too much portability and you want something a little bit larger. Otherwise, the Mavic for portability. There's Inspire 2 just came out, way too expensive, shoots too much of a high quality. Unless you're pretty much a professional, you're getting paid good dollars for it, I wouldn't worry about it. And also you got to have the computer capacity to be able to process and use the quality. 5.2K, yeah, you got to have the computer to be able to process that. And then now you can pick up the Inspire 1 secondhand, quite cheap. I would definitely, if you want something a bit, you're going from a Phantom, you want to go up, definitely go on the Inspire. Definitely go on the Inspire Pro. Inspire Pro is really good. It's got changeable lenses. The lenses work great. It does a pretty good job. Like I said, the battery life's not amazing, but the shots make up for it. The still images are 16 megapixel raw image. It's really good. It's really nice. I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is just the portability factor, especially now that I'm vlogging. Alright, just to close up, drones are amazing, they're a lot of fun, they're so cool. We live in a really lucky time where we have these things. We just always remember, safety first, always double triple check everything, even though like maybe I didn't today, at least I'm admitting it. Never fly with people, obviously stick to the rules. And the biggest thing I can say is equipment means nothing. Like, I was doing better shots with my Phantom 2 Vision Plus than I see people doing now with Inspires and Phantom 4s and all that. It's practice, just like shooting. You see guys shooting really good videos on their cell phone better than people with like these really amazing expensive cameras. So gear doesn't mean anything. It's telling that story as to where you shoot, as the angles, as to practice is all I can say. I shoot every single day. Even before I started vlogging, I was shooting every single day. I just had nowhere to upload it. Now with vlogging, got this platform, I'm shooting every day. It's really easy for me to shoot every day because I've been doing it every day for a year. And I was flying my drone for a year before that, so I absolutely love it. So gear is only gear, practice is what counts. Alright, thanks guys, and yeah, hopefully I have another drone back up in the air soon.